Alright, we're checking out another folding electric bike. In this video, this is one with some pretty modest specs, but pretty good price, and should get you around if you're just looking for some basic transportation in an electric bike. So this one is from DYU. It's called the A1F. And we'll go ahead and start off with the wheel size here. We have a 16-inch wheel. I think it's about a 2-inch wide tire, obviously for streets, not off-roading. And we have a mag style rim there, and we can see here we have a 160 millimeter mechanical disc brake rotor in the front. We've got one also in the back as well, both mechanical disc brakes. And the motor in here is pretty small, 250 watts, so not super powerful. So this is probably, you're going to be limited to mostly streets and sidewalks, level surfaces. Again, no off-roading for you. Top speed, you can get up to 20 miles per hour on this motor. It does have a 36 volt, 7.8 amp hour battery inside the frame right over here where it folds down. The capacity of this battery can give you a range up to 37 miles. That's the maximum range. But of course, you know, if you're on more hills, if you're not pedaling, that's the 37 miles is of course, if you're pedaling. So if you're just using throttle only, you're going to get less range than that, of course. The pedals do fold down here. The seat height is adjustable, and you can push that down to support the bike when it's folded down so that the chain doesn't get damaged. The handlebars do fold down, and the height is also adjustable as well. It's a pretty wide range on the height adjustment on this bike. I'm guessing somewhere between someone as small as 5 feet and perhaps as tall as 6'4". I'm 6 feet tall, and it fits me okay. It just feels like a smaller bike. It does have a weight capacity of 265 pounds. Got a rear rack here in the back, but obviously you have attachment points here. You can put a basket here in the back or some sort of other, storage attachments in the back here on this rack. It's pretty nice. Plastic fenders here in the back and in the front. So you got a rear taillight here, has a battery that's internally. You got to pull this little tab here to activate the battery, and it does not activate via the brake lever. Got a small headlight here in the front and also a small reflector. And again, the handlebar does fold down right here, and the height is adjustable here. Here, look at the grips, pretty standard. Got a lot of these on most budget e-bikes. Got your brake levers here for your mechanical disc brakes. This is your bike controller. No computer on this one, no speedometer reading or other settings. Just press the mode button here, turn it on. You have 3 different power modes. So press the plus to go to high, minus to go down. Pretty basic, and you have your battery gauge here. Small little bell here. Over here on this side, the right side is the throttle. Got your right side grip and your brake lever on this side. The wire management on this is very clean, as you can see. And the wires are attached to the bottom of the frame over here, going into the back. The frame material itself are a combination of aluminum and a magnesium alloy. Fairly light. I think this bike is about 50 pounds, maybe less, maybe 45 pounds. Construction, pretty standard. You got your black powder coated finish, sort of a matte finish there on the paint. And the welds are fairly decent. Nothing to complain about in terms of the construction. And I have ridden around a little bit. It does feel very solid. There's no suspension in this one, no shocks at all. So again, stick to some level streets and sidewalks, not too bumpy. Definitely not meant for off-roading. So it does come with instruction manual. Get some tools. I think this is a little for the tires. And then you have a charger here, 42 volts, 1.5 amps. And charges the battery in about 4 hours from 0 to full. You get this sort of basket attachment that goes to the front, and then you have this Velcro strap to hold the bike together when it's folded up. So putting the bike together was pretty much straightforward. Not much to it. The only thing I had to install was the handlebar, and just slide that in right over here. And unfold the bike, attach the pedals, and that's pretty much it. Just basically, it's comes folded up and ready to go out of the box. And here's a quick look at what it looks like when it's folded up with the handlebar attached. All you have to do is then unfold it, lock it in place. Over here on the other side, there's a lock and a retention, and that's pretty much it. And then you're off and running. Okay, so go ahead and take it for a ride now, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions as I'm riding around and my conclusions at the end. All right, so we're doing the riding test now. Shouldn't be too much to this. There's no suspension in this one. It's going to see how this feels. The seat's a bit firm, not super cushy. And with no suspension, I'm going to try and stick to some paved surfaces. I'm not going to be off-roading this thing. And this isn't super fast. There's 3 speed levels, or 3 modes: low, medium, and high. I'm not sure how the throttle will behave on the different speeds. We're going to pedal first. And if you're a speed demon out there, this is, I think, a maximum of 15 miles an hour. So definitely not one of your faster bikes. If you're looking for something with a lot more speed, be prepared to spend over $1,000, which is more than double the price of this bike. All right, let's go ahead and get going here. And we're just gonna do some pedaling. Not a lot of power from the motor. I feel a little bit of power, but not much at all. And this is in the low setting, so yeah, hardly any power coming from the motor. The motor is only 350 watts, but apparently if you want to save energy in the battery, keep it on low, and you're going to be exerting a fair amount of effort. I am putting quite a bit of effort into moving the bike, even though it's on pedal assist. Let's go ahead and hit mid. Let's see how much. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more power now. I'm having to provide a little bit less effort to maintain this speed. And so you probably need to go to high to go up hills. Let's go to high here. Okay, now I'm definitely feeling the motor kicking in. In fact, it's almost all motor here at this speed. I'm gonna turn around here. So if you want motor assistance, put it on high, and you're gonna get motor assistance. And even at the, so if I put in maximum effort here, with the maximum power from the motor, this is about as fast as you're gonna go. Yeah, this is about 15 miles an hour. So don't have a speedometer on this bike, but I can guarantee you we're not even close to 20. This is definitely around 15. All right, around. So let's try, go back to low. Now I'm just gonna, no pedaling, just hit the throttle. And let's see how fast this goes. Sometimes when throttle, it'll just give you full speed no matter what. So this seems like it's just giving me full speed or full power on throttle. And I'm probably going to do like 15-ish miles an hour. I don't think I'm going too much faster than previously. Let's see if I bump up the power here to mid. Nope. Or high. Yeah, there's no additional power. So you're getting the full speed or the full power on throttle. It doesn't matter what the mode you're in. Throttle will give you maximum power and speed. This is it right here. I am pedal to the metal here. Yeah, I'm going like 15 miles an hour tops here. In fact, I can probably take this turn, slow down a little bit here. And the acceleration is quite modest. You ain't burning any rubber here. And you ain't beating anybody in any races with this thing. This is all about, transportation, getting it from point A to point B without spending a lot of, energy on your battery. Obviously, if you're just using throttle only like this, you're going to be getting the lowest amount of range because you're not helping out the motor. The motor is doing all the effort, so you're going to get the lowest amount of range on throttle only, of course. And if you want more range, then let go of the throttle and just start pedaling. And you might as well just be in the mid mode, because then I think that's a good balance of motor assistance and pedal assistance. So, if you're looking for, a good balance of power from your legs versus power from the motor, this is it right here. Just put it on mid. This is a solid, probably 12 miles an hour. Yeah, and then as long as you're on some paved surfaces like this, it'll get you around and pretty efficiently. So, in terms of comfort, in terms of the ride, as expected, no suspension, so you kind of get what you see here. And once riding around here on these smooth surfaces, it's fine. The seat's a bit firm. Could be better. Obviously, you could always put a third-party seat in. Should be fine for short trips. If you're looking for long trips here, probably would recommend swapping the seat out to something a little bit more comfortable. There's plenty of third-party alternatives out there that are very comfortable in the $50 to $100 range. Now, if you're looking for any recommendations, I could post some for you. Just let me know in the comments and I'll point you in the right direction. So this is going to be a good bike for your last mile commutes. Taking it from your house, take it to the bus stop or train stop, and then fold it up, take it to your, take your train or bus to your place of work or business, and then ride this to the last, from the stop to wherever you're going. And it's also, maybe stick this in your car, take it to the beach. That'll be really popular here in California. Yeah, you could definitely do that and get around a lot quicker than walking. Anyway, that'll cover for this video. If you guys got any questions, let me know down in the comments below. Link will be in the video description if you guys want to check it out. That'll do it for this one. Talk to you guys later.